Hey Randy, so here's my dilemma. This thing has cut a lot of wood. It's probably got about 125 hours on it. The engine is great. The oil stays clean. I change it pretty frequently. It starts up first pull all the time. I never leave gas in the thing. But if you notice, this rail acts as a guide for the wedge. Now, that is welded on back here, and you can see how this weld has separated. My concern is that it looks like a little bit of rust in that in the void. I don't know what I would get in there to get it out of there. I've even thought of pouring acid in it maybe to clean the metal up, to take the weld, to get a little bit of penetration. So I agree with you that just welding this seam here is not going to do it. I think what I'm going to have to do is take a piece of angle iron and put it this way. The problem is getting a rod in behind here. I mean, I could burn rods down to like an inch or two left on it, and then probably be able to get into this area to weld, or take a couple of pieces of angle iron about this long and put them in rather than a whole length of it. It would give me more surface if I would have put an angle iron in this way, about that big, and then be able to, even if I could not weld that back part, I'd be able to weld these parts of it. I don't know what the finish is on this I-beam. It's I don't think it's powder coat, but it's pretty strong. It'll come off with grinding, I'm sure, but it's pretty good quality. I'm kind of surprised they don't put something like this on tractors. So that's what I'm trying to figure out how to deal with. I've welded, but I'm not a good welder, and I've never really done something that I was going to have to depend on like this, just like brackets and angles and stuff like that. So that's why I'm reaching out. I don't want to let on to my guys that I need their help. So see what you think. By the way, I could use help from that assistant of yours for checking the oil on this thing. What a pain in the neck it is. Getting it off isn't too bad. Putting it back on is always a pain in the neck.